Hi everyone, I am so excited. This has just arrived in the post for me and from Book Depository, and you will see that it is the Johanna Basford 2023 weekly colouring planner. So it's brilliant. Now the first thing that strikes me is the cover. Look, gorgeous purple foil, really pretty. Now we have this band across. Now I always remove this. I will remove it now. Oh, it's held on by that sort of funny glue that can be removed, so I always remove it to start with. There we go. So it's just a label, I suppose, to tell you what the book is, because it doesn't tell you on the front. Now we can see the really pretty foil. Now we've got one of those on the back as well. I'm not going to remove that one as well, but we don't have the foil on that picture, so we can colour it in, I guess. Now I don't know what is in this planner. I haven't opened it yet, so you can share it with me. So here we go. Oh, look at that, so pretty, so pretty. Oh, it looks like gems. Love it. Anyway, so we've got the same design on the inside of the cover as the outside, but on the black. We're going to have a go at colouring that later in the video. Experiment. I don't know if it's going to work, but anyway, we'll see. So in here we've got, it says a special collection of whimsical illustrations from her best-selling books. And we've got this picture here. This is from 30 Days of Creativity, actually. It's a really pretty one. It's a bit different. Normally in the other planners we've had one from World of Flowers, a circular floral one, but I guess they may have used all those by now, so it's a new one, so that's nice. And this one is from the same, this one's from, oh, is that from Worlds of Wonder? I don't know. I don't know if there are illustrations from that included. Doesn't tell us there, that's just a copyright. We have our calendar page, we have a few leaves we can colour, but right, let's get started. Yes, Worlds of Wonder, so that's fun. So this is our December-January page. I always think it's quite a bonus because in the previous book we also have this page, because it starts on the 1st, we get like a little bit extra to colour. So from Worlds of Wonder we have this one, which is the lovely floral houses. It's actually in flourish but without the houses, I think. So that's fun. Okay, so let's move on. So this one's from Magical Jungle. I've done this page quite a few times. It's a rather cute one though, isn't it? I really like it. So that's a fun one. And we've got bank holidays and things on our planner side. Now the paper in these books is almost as thick as her regular books. I'm just feeling one because I've got it by the side. Feeling paper. And it's a slightly creamy colour, like her books are. I have some white copy paper here, you can see the difference, but you know, it's all down to taste whether you like that or not. Because they're single-sided effectively, you could use markers and things and not worry about it bleeding through if you didn't want to use this side of the book. And we've obviously got the spiral binding, but let's get on with the flip through. I'm just doing this for you, aren't I, in a tutorial, so I have to think of something very different for that page, but you know, I won't have to worry about it until sort of December time, maybe even, yeah, I'll probably record it in December, but that'll be fun. It's quite a nice one to do in January when the weather's cold. Lots of pretty florals. Sorry, that's from Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, just in case you're wondering. And this one's from World of Flowers. It's always a pretty one to do, a sort of bell jar terrarium type thing. Potential for metallics and glass. It's, yeah, daunting page, but fun. Now this one, I've just done this one actually in miniature Enchanted Forest, and it was really small, but it's been blown up a little bit for this book, so I don't know if that's the real size it is in the main book or if it's a bit bigger. It just looks really big compared to the one in the miniature book, but that's quite a fun one, I think. Sometimes I use pens for that because it's quite thin, but we'll see. Have a think. And another one from, I think that's also from Enchanted Forest. No, it's from Secret Garden, because I've got the artist edition and I've done a big version of this with watercolour pencils in the background. So that's a nice one. I love it. Berries, my favourite. So it's a real favourite of mine, that page. I'm wondering whether I should come to the middle and just zoom in a little bit more so you can see. So we have another one here from Worlds of Wonder, our gumball machine with our florals in there. It's a lovely, lovely picture to colour. So I'll enjoy doing that one again. Now I think this is from Magical Jungle. I'm pretty sure, but we've got a nice relaxing mandala type design, floral circle, or whatever you might like to call it. So that's a lot of fun. Oh, sorry, I just had a shiver. It's really cold in here. Now we have another one from Ivy. I'm sure we had the other half of the table in this year's planner. So we've got other bits to do, lovely fun berries to colour and pretty leaves and things. It's fun. Oh, now should I give away a little secret? This is my next afternoon project. I'm going to be doing each one of these for our afternoon video. I'm part of the way through colouring it. Shall I give you a sneaky peek? Would you like to see? It's right beside me there. There you go. That's all you're getting. So yeah, I have to think of something really different for this one. So that would be a challenge for me. Oh, I do love this page. Now, I can't remember if this is from Secret Garden or Enchanted Forest, but it's gorgeous. I think it's always like a stained glass window, and there's such potential. There's a lot of green going on if you do the leaves green, but yeah, I've just seen a version of this. It's stunning. So anyway, oh, Secret Garden, one of our little ribbony designs. Of course, you can keep it simple and just do this, or have some fun with the background. Have a think about that. Got until March. We're in March now. Oh, I like this one from Lost Ocean. I haven't redone this one yet, but I'm tempted to do that one soon. But I remember doing it like a sort of porthole window type with wood behind here in my original version. It was great fun. Oh, let me just move my remote control. It's getting in my way. Oh, and another one from Worlds of Wonder. These fish, it's a popular page, isn't it? They're great fun to colour, and then you've got all these buildings. So that would be great to do again. Really fun. Oh, back in Magical Jungle, we have our funny little chameleon. I think he's got a really funny face, but if you have a look at them online, they do look like that. I looked in my search engine, they do look like that. We've got a cute little tree frog and a butterfly as well. That's a fun one. I think I need to start stretching myself in these pictures and doing some different colour leaves, so maybe. Oh, we're back in Ivy. Ivy's just, is this Pika's door? I can't remember, but I really like this one. I love colouring trees and doors, anything. Lovely fun. There's a lot going on in that picture though. Oh, we're not actually, I just realised, not. There you go. I'm sure you haven't missed very much. Whoops. Oh, we're in World of Flowers in our laboratory. It's quite a fun one. I remember keeping a really simple colour palette for this page to make it a bit easier. Might do the same thing. We'll see. Yeah, it's a good fun picture. Oh, now this is another favourite of mine. This is from Enchanted Forest. Because I like berries, nuts. It's round the wrong way. Is it me, or is it usually facing the other way? Is it a mirror image to the way it normally is, or am I just imagining it? I don't know. Anyway, I do like that one. Oh, Secret Garden. I think this is an old favourite. I've done a Chris Cheng version of this. I've done my own versions. A lovely picture. Oh, back in Lost Ocean. This is a fun one. Now we have a lot of detail going on here in these seahorses, but we don't have to colour every detail. We can keep it simple. So it's a fun one. I like that page. Now this is from Worlds of Wonder as well, and I've seen Susan Wimpney Berry has done a great version of this with the sea in the background. Hers is just gorgeous. Go and check it out. She'll teach you how to do waves and sea and sky, and it's lush. But it's a cool one. Oh, back in the jungle we have monkeys and our toucan in this one. This is an interest because this is from the page where there's a lot of blank at the bottom in the original book, but here we haven't got quite so much blank at the bottom, so it's not so daunting, and the leaves are quite big, but in the original book they're a lot bigger, so again not so daunting. That's a fun one. Ah, we're back in Ivy. We've got our firefly bottle. What a lovely one to do. Oof, tricky, fun, and lots of sparkles, I would say. Now, World of Flowers. This is a really pretty page. I don't know what these flowers are, but I've really enjoyed colouring them. I remember doing them when I was on holiday, so that brings back nice memories. Oh, we're in the Enchanted Forest again. Now, the first time I did this with all these swirly bits, I had no clue what to do and I wasn't very happy with what I did. The second time, did a better version. This will be the third time. Be fun. Now, where are we? This is the pull-out page from the back of World of Flowers. And it's the back of the page, isn't it? So we've got our lovely little fairy houses, which are great fun, and lots of pretty, pretty florals to do. Lovely page. Oh, back in the ocean, under the sea, we've got the very scary eel, which I always dislike colouring, but I shall have to be brave. And the sort of rocky cliff here, you know, so I'm not going to touch the eel. And underwater here with this little town. And a sea snail, I think is very cute. It'll be a fun one to do. Oh, just a simple design. This is from Secret Garden. I tend to do these as sort of jewels, but I might do something really different. We'll wait and see. Oh, back in Worlds of Wonder. This is a favourite page. Johanna coloured this page, didn't she, in some of her lives. So a lot of people did it in her way. So if you've got this and you've done yours in her way, you've got a chance to have a go. Maybe do it in your own way. But there are tutorials out there as well on YouTube for this one, I think. It's a favourite one. And this one as well. Johanna did, didn't she? For one of her greetings cards. But this is from Magical Jungle? Or is it Ivy? Yeah, anyway, it's a really nice one to do. It is from Magical Jungle. I'm sure I've done this as a tutorial from someone. Anyway, I don't know. I didn't record the tutorial. I did followed someone else's, just to clarify. This is from Ivy. I love this one. The first time I did it, I tried to make this bit look like a little brooch with a shine on it. Didn't quite go to plan, but I really still like the fact that I tried really hard to have a good go at it. And I love the florals on this particular page. So that's going to be great fun. Now this is from World of Flowers. We have these. This was a page that I was going to do for you at some point with doing each little bit, but maybe we'll just stick to this one. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, the telescope, Enchanted Forest. It's quite fun. We've got potential with sky, you know, night sky, stars, maybe a galaxy sky. Don't know. We'll see what happens. This is a favourite of a lot of people's, I think, as well. A sort of lily pad, lily pond, I guess, from World of Flowers. Now this is, I'm not recognising this bit. It must be from Lost Ocean. I've only done most of Lost Ocean once, which is I'm slightly less familiar with it. It's quite, the small details aren't quite so appealing to me, but as I'm redoing it, I'm enjoying every page. So I think it's just getting into it. Once you get into it, it's really good fun. Oh, there's our favourite owl from Enchanted Forest. This is available as a free download. It was one of the first pictures of Johanna's I coloured, actually. I did some of her Secret Garden ones, and Enchanted Forest was due out and she'd released some pictures, and this was one of them. So one of my first pictures. It was an interesting attempt, but you know, we'll get better. Oh, our friend the elephant. I've got to wait until September to colour him. Oof, that's a long wait, isn't it? He's so cute. Oh, no, this is a loved page as well, I think. A lot of people have done the Chris Cheng version of this, which I have too, but it'd be lovely to have another chance of doing it. And we have Ivy again, and lovely watercolour. I like this one. We've got these curtains too. It's quite a good fun page to picture to do. Oh, we're back in the pull-out of World of Flowers. We had the houses earlier, and now we've got another bit of it. Lovely. And we've got a bit of the frame as well up here, which is nice. Oh gosh, this is an old one. This is Enchanted Forest, I think, isn't it? I've done a bit of a video before for you of these toadstools, mushrooms, I think. But anyway, there's lots of potential there, lots of fun. I need to start doing these trees, not brown and green, some different colours. World of Flowers, I like this one. I had good fun doing this one. So it'd be nice to have another go. I always think it looks a bit like honeysuckle, but you know, you can colour it however you wish. Now we're in Flourish and Worlds of Wonder. So I saw this done the other day. Wow, an amazing version, the best I've ever seen. Amazing. But you know, there's lots going on there. Really good fun to be had. Oh, we have a tree. Now I'm guessing that's from Secret Garden. It's, you know, I'm sure that's good. I like these with all the little birds and things. Oh, this is the skull from Lost Ocean. Oh, we're Halloween. That's why. Got Halloween. I was just thinking in February, in Valentine's, we didn't have a heart. We had this one, which is quite unusual, but maybe they've run out of hearts. But a skull, great fun. I know some people dislike the skulls, but I try and make them friendly and fun. Why not? Oh, this is a pretty one too from World of Flowers. It was a repeating double page, I think, so it's fun. And we have our dragons. That's cool. In November, so that's from Ivy. Really good fun. And some, oops, have I missed a page? No, I haven't. This is from World of Flowers. It was just a page with some stalks, which is great fun. Really pretty, lots of different ones to do. Oh, we're in Worlds of Wonder. We have our bed. I've seen this done so many times in so many lovely ways. Oh, we're Christmas. It's December. So we have Johanna's Christmas. We have this lovely one. I really enjoy doing this one. It's sort of mandala, Christmas mandala. I just love all the bows and snowmen and things. It's good fun. Oh, and we have our Christmas tree ornaments, or baubles as we call them in the UK. It's good fun. These are quite small in detail, but we might not worry about the details. Candy houses, gingerbread houses. Great fun to colour. And we have our polar bear. He's a free download, isn't he? He was a competition, I think, at one time, but he's gorgeous. Oh, and that's our end. I'll just show you the end of the book. Hang on, just so you can just see all of it. So we have the calendar pages and lots of notes. I never use these, but I'm sure people might or do. Colouring test page, and we have our back cover with this on. I'm just going to unstick that because I'm going to do some colouring on the front page, and I don't want to. Actually, I could lean straight on the table. I don't know if that's very good, actually. Because I'm gonna fold that back, you see. So I'm just gonna tear this bit off. There we go. And do a bit of colouring. I'm not going to do loads, but I thought we would have a play and do a bit of colouring as well as the flip through. I might just do this centre section. And I've got my Castle Arts metallic pencils, and I thought we'd just have a go and see how they stand out on the black paper. I thought it would be a good experiment and fun at the same time. So I'm going to start with a really sparkly gold. This is Melange, she says in her pretend French accent. I don't know if it will stand out at all. Look at that, it doesn't. How interesting. I thought they would show up on the black. Huh. Let's try, there's a slightly lighter yellow here, which is called Vegas yellow. Let's see if I try that. Nope. So even if I tip that into the light, it barely shows. Let's try a few of the other colours anyway. Let's try some pink. This is a magnetic mauve. Let's try it on these. I'm not going to try shading or anything, I'm just going to put the colour down. It barely shows. That's fascinating. I thought they would work on brown paper really well. On black paper, sorry, really well, but Apparently not. No. Right, I have got some pastel pencils here. Let's try these instead. Oh. I'm just trying, these aren't numbered or anything, they're just the cool colour ones. Let's try it on there. No. Nothing wants to work. Never mind. It shows up a little bit, but not really. Maybe you need a really dark colour. Hang about. This one. It's a pink. Believe me. No. Nope. How interesting. I'm going to have to do this in pen. These will show up. I've got a Posca here. I might do it in Poscas. I might do it, actually, I'll do it in my Castle Arts gel pens. So I'm afraid there isn't going to be a colouring demo at the end of this video because I can't make it work. So I'm not going to go off and get my gel pens right now and do it. They're packed away. So I think we'll just have to end it here instead. So I'm sorry about that, but at least you know that the pens don't really work on that paper, which is interesting. I've not tried them on normal black paper. Maybe they just aren't designed for using on black. I don't normally use them on black. I normally use them on white, and they look lovely on white paper. So that was interesting. But anyway, thank you for joining me for the flip through. I've had great fun. It's very exciting. I can't wait to start, but I'm not going to start. I might actually do this page for you. I'm not sure. Let me know if you want me to do this page for you just in a metallic gel pen. It won't be anything very exciting. It'd just be, you know, applying pen. I might do this page though. I can't remember if I've done this page as a tutorial for you already in 30 days. So we'll see. But anyway, I'll certainly do them every Monday like I do now, and I'm really looking forward to that. So thank you so much for watching. I will put a link to where you can buy this if you want it. Obviously it's really early, so you might not want it yet, but I'll put some links there anyway for you down in the description. But thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, and then you will get notifications when the videos come out for this book and the previous one and all my other videos. And thank you so much for watching, and happy colouring. Hi everyone, it is time to show you my completed 2023 planner, Johanna Basford planner, of course. Now I never colour the cover, so they're not coloured, but all the other pages are as we go through. Now we have the inside cover. I think I was experimenting with some Poscas on the black. It isn't brilliant, but it was fun. An interesting little experiment to do. Let's pop this into the centre so they're more in focus, because I think my camera tends to focus in the middle. So let's get going. So started with this one, I think, when I did my flip through, and then did one every Monday. All of them are available as, oh, I need to go that way, as videos. They're all I've done a video for everyone showing you how I've done them. Now this one I remember trying to do it in a Christmassy style because it's the week of the 26th of December to the 1st of January. So I did a sort of, I was trying to do a poinsettia with greenhouse type thing. So that was interesting, and well done to everyone who's coloured along. I know a lot of you have and shared your pictures with me, and it's really lovely to see what you've done. You haven't always done it exactly the same. You've sometimes taken a few ideas and then done something different in some areas, and that's brilliant, and I just love seeing all that. So there's our other one. Now this one, I think because these were so small, I decided to make them really easy and just do a bit of a pastel background and some metallic pen. See, I've done all of these pictures before in the main Johanna's books, so I've sometimes wanted to do something really different. I've tried to do some white shine on the glass, but you can't really see it. And I remember this one being quite fiddly. There's quite a lot of small designs in here, which were quite challenging, and actually next year's book has even more. So that's going to be fun. I love this picture. I've always liked it. I think it's from Secret Garden. Might be from Enchanted Forest. I really like it. And this was the very first picture that I did from Rooms of Wonder. Worlds of Wonder. So it's really nice to have another go at it and do it in a bit of a different way. I had black Posca background on that one. That's Magical Jungle, isn't it? And a little bit of our Ivy Feast. And again, I've done this one a few times, so I wanted to do it a little bit differently. And try and keep it simple with a lot being the same colour, because it's quite a daunting page. And I have a little colour scheme on this one going on, like a rainbow. You can see I never put a piece of paper behind, and so I always get pencil transfer across to the other page. I don't mind in my planner because it's one-sided and I don't use the planner bit. But it just sort of shows you that if you're doing this and you want to use the planner, put a bit of paper there. Sort of similarity in the colours there. I think that's polycolour. It hasn't transferred across, which is interesting. But this one has. So my brick wall stencil in the background just to add something to that one. And a Lost Ocean design. This is done in metallic pencil, which is why they look a little bit dull. You can see they're a bit shiny, but metallic pencils are very different in their colour. They're not so vibrant, but I find that quite interesting and different. Oh, I liked this one. I remember really being very pleased with this one. The pastel in the background has really set it all off. It's just a bit of green and yellow, I think. That one I remember being quite daunted by, but we got there in the end. And this one's so teeny tiny, which is why I've stuck to a very simple colour palette so that it's not so daunting. But this one much bigger, so we could do a bit of a background, but simple pastel work. I like to keep my background simple. I have done pencil backgrounds in the past, they're quite difficult, and I just keep, there's a bit of glitter on that one, but it's nice to keep things really simple sometimes. Oh yeah, it's nice colour seahorses. And we have, this one is also metallic pencil. I think this one I tried out my new Brute Funas and compared them sort of with the castles. I find there is a better range of colour, I think, in the Brute Funas. There's more oranges and things like that. But yeah, it's all very personal, isn't it, with which brands we like. The feel of the brand, the feel of the pencil is quite similar. So another one with a pastel background. And a very intense pastel background. I wasn't sure whether this background really went very well with the pinks and purples on this one. I was a bit unsure, but I was thinking, well, this is the wall, which I was thinking sort of a brick colour, and this isn't. This is a jar, obviously a sort of light firefly or something. Probably should have had a shiny tail, but never mind. So maybe they wouldn't match. But I'm just not sure. I think maybe if I'd done that in a green, it might have worked better. But I like the background a lot. It's fun. So lots of bright colours on this one. Very unlike me, but I kept the greens all the same just to try and make it look a little bit more than matching, I suppose. Look at that. It's really come off on that page. And we have another metallic pencil one here. This picture, I never know what to do with. I probably would have said that in the video. So I've done some metallic pencil and some glitter pens just for a bit different. And yeah, this was quite daunting as well. There was so much in there, which again, just purple flowers to keep it a bit more easy for me. And the underwater one, we've got quite a big mix of colour here, although our fish are all orange and yellow, our corals all pink, and our browns and greens and yellows for the sort of foliage and the scary eel. Ah yes, again, metallic pencils for this one. There's a lot of what looks like glitter, but I don't think it's glitter, I think it's just from the pencils. Ah yes, this one is from Worlds of Wonder, Rooms of Wonder, Worlds of Wonder. We've got our cloud stencil in the background to fill in all that space. I really like this picture. I'm going to do it again in the main book soon because I've got a second copy. Now this is a bit of a problem here. I tested out my pencils here, and then because I hadn't put a piece of paper behind, it's put them here, but that will erase, but I haven't got around to doing it. But it's a very purple. I like these colours. This red is really nice. I think it's probably the Venetian or Pompeian red. It's more of a, or even the flesh tones in the polychromos, I'm guessing. Ah yes, again, a very small detail page. I was thinking of doing this page as a series of little videos, the main page, not in this book. I think I just tried something a little bit different. I've used Distress ink for the background on that one. Oh yeah, pastel background, nice gold telescope. I think they're probably wood really, but I just wanted to make it look a bit fancy. That's interesting. And just a silhouette of leaves. And there we have some delicate pink. Unlike me to do pink, sometimes I do. And some much brighter colours on this one. I'm trying to look, I can't work out what pencils that is, possibly Ergos or Staedtlers of some description. This owl, so many times have I done this owl. I've done it twice this year because it was on my calendar as well. So I've done the owl so many times, and it's not always easy to find a different way of doing it. It is an adorable page though. Maybe I should follow Chris Cheng's tutorial sometime. Now this one, it's really hard to see in the background. Oh, you can see if I tip it like that, there's some pan pastel in the background, a sort of iridescent pearl. I think it's some silver actually in the clouds. But I've been promising to do this elephant for a long time, so it was nice to be able to do it for you. And the flamingos, of course Chris Cheng has her gorgeous version that I've done of this, but I did a much simpler version. And more purples. I really love colouring doors. It was great fun. And the curtains were quite good. And we have, oh, it's the fairy house, isn't it? Yeah, it was quite an old picture this, because we had like a bit at the background but none at the bottom. It was a little bit strange the way it had been cropped. And then we're moving into autumnal colours. I like this colour in the background as well. It all works quite really well together, I think. Now this one, I don't know what I was thinking. I used stickles on the butterflies and the flowers, which was fun, but this outside, ugh. I've seen someone who did a similar one but did different colour on the outside, looked far better. I don't know why I did that. Now this one I was trying to do something a little bit different, and I quite like the sort of gloomy, murky look to that. I think it's a really different, very bright tree. Oh, this is a Halloween-y theme, isn't it? So that's probably why that's red, and this is dark, and then this has got sort of oranges and sort of Halloween-y colours in it, hasn't it? And then we've got our skull, of course, with our sort of water template. Yeah. Now we've got black background on this, which I think is so effective if you use lots of bright colours. It does make the page curl a bit. It still hasn't flattened out completely, even though, you know, that page hasn't been open very much. Ah, the dragons. So I did a sort of sooty background on that one. I tried to do a sort of mixed colour on them, which was a bit, trying to do something a little bit different, whereas these are just quite bright and cheerful. Oh yes, the bed. I think I watched a Barbara Colour tutorial for a background on, I don't know if it was this page, and it gave me the confidence to try it on my in my real book like that, and then I just did it for this as well, just because it just works. I like it. It looks like we've got a sort of glow coming out into night, but it's just pretty, I think. Ah, Christmas already. The year's gone by fast, hasn't it? So I really like doing these ribbons and parcels and things. It's a fun one to do. Oh yeah. Now here we had bit of glitter pen on all of them, and sort of tried to match them up because I wasn't really sure what else to do with them really. And the gingerbread house, I don't know why that page has gone so curly. Yes, quite a recent one. I was pleased with that one. And the last one is our polar bear that I finished yesterday. So there we go. There's our little book. Not too long a video, but thought I would just go through it with you. And all of the pictures, I haven't done anything in the back, are available. And I did a bit on the back cover. I'm trying to work out, that's pencil. And it just doesn't show up. I was just playing. Well, I mean, you can see that I've tried to do something, but yeah, it doesn't really show up. I was just playing around, as I said. But yes, thank you for everyone that followed along all the videos, and they will be there as long as you need them. So whether you're colouring these pictures in here or in the main books, they'll be there for you to have a go at. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and as I say, for those of you that have joined me or just watched the videos, I really appreciate it. It keeps me going knowing that people are watching and enjoying, so thank you so much. Yes, hope you have a really super day and happy colouring.